Hello everybody, my name is Courier6, and one of the reasons I made this video is I'm always thinking of ideas for Rainbow Six Siege and other video games and things they can add. Now, sometimes I am a bit of a hypocrite in certain things I think, like how certain they should change an operator and whatever, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't want to waste your time, so we might as well just get into the video. So the first thing I want to get over, whatever, is custom loadouts, basically, or loadouts for like different modes. A mode loadout, I guess. I don't know if that's even a thing. Basically, there is casual. I forget what it was called. I forget what it was originally called. I forget what it's called. I think it was. I forget what the original was called. I think it's just called casual now. I forget what it was though. I forget what the original one was called. But anyway, there's that. There's newcomer. There's ranked. There's terrorist hunt. There's custom games. There's all this random crap anyway. But yeah, I forget what casual is called. I forget if it's even called casual or not, but yeah, casual and whatever. But anyway, I keep on stuttering and whatever. But basically, I was playing today. I was playing as Fuse because Fuse is one of my mains, and I had the shield equip. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing the word right. I don't really even care. But anyway, now I originally used Fuse with the shield back when I first started playing Fuse, and I always got headshots somehow because of the hip fire, which the PMM's hip firing with laser sights is, I'd say, pretty good. It normally you would either get a headshot or else it'd take him 2 shots to kill him. But anyway, I was like, why am I using the shield basically, or because I forgot because I was playing custom games or something like that. Actually, no, I think it's just doing like a joke. Basically, I was just playing Fuse and it's with the shield, and we're gonna do shield pushes with my friends basically. But normally I use the AK-12, and that's basically one of the problems. And I think in this video, I don't know if I'll show the clip, but I was playing as Castle. Castle, I'd say, is one of the most underrated operators. And basically, I was using his 5.7s. Now, he got his other pistol removed. Now, both his pistols, I'd say, are decent. One has like a 21 magazine, the other one has like a 7.8. But I choose the 5.7s because if you can get that headshot, then it's better than either one. Either one has more damage. Anyway, but now they had the super shorty, which also, by the way, that makes this 5.7 basically pointless. Now, the super shorty, I'd say, is by far the worst shotgun in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if anybody else agrees, because it has a 3-round magazine, shell, whatever you want to call it. Its range just feels like the worst out of every other shotgun, even though like the Spanish shotgun, like the small version, the range is not the best. It's still better than the super shorty, I'd say, and just has, I feel like, more damage, and also has a better magazine, like, or like shells. But basically, the super shorty is the worst of them all. And also, I have normally laser sights, but basically the only reason I'd use the super shorty is just to open up holes and whatever. And the reason I have laser sights in case I actually get into combat. I use laser sights also, so I can also land all those shots with the shotgun, since you're normally going to be hip firing with a shotgun. So I can try landing all those like little pellets into that person. But yeah, the shotgun is way better, I'd say, than 5.7. Which, this is another reason also why I want like custom loadouts for like, just different modes. Basically, like I'd be okay maybe something like casual, ranked, and whatever, and you know, like or all in like the same thing basically. And then have custom games and maybe terrorist hunt and different things just in case. That's really all I want to say. I haven't seen anybody else ever do this actually, where you have like a thing like that. I'm kind of thinking what else they can add, but yeah, custom loadouts. If Ubisoft were ever to see this video, which is really unlikely unless somehow someone just reposts this, whatever, I would actually appreciate if Ubisoft did add custom loadouts for different things. So you can basically maybe choose, like maybe have like 3 different loadouts for like different situations. Shields if you're gonna all push or something like that, or you need somebody to have a shield so you can push together, or yeah, that's what I want to say. Okay, so this is a thing that doesn't need to be added, and I wouldn't mind if it gets added or not added. It's operators who are shield operators, basically, like full-on shield operators. People like Blitz and Mongtang, and maybe Clash. Clash doesn't wear a helmet though. Mongtang and Blitz both do. Except for that outfit. I forget what outfit it was again. The one from SI. but no one cares about that. I mean, well, I don't really. I think it's not really good headgear, but anyway, it's make them basically immune to headshots. The reason for it, Blitz is by far the slowest. He's by far the slowest 2 armor in the game. His speed is of 3 armor because he's got that shield, and even if he puts it away, he's still pretty slow. And then there's Montang, who's by far one of the slowest. My friends probably would also agree that Clash probably is the slowest because she has access to a pistol and an SMG. Well, I'm going to be using the SMG, and most others would too. And also you got the extended shield that has electricity, so it slows you down even more. So if you get where I'm going at, basically, that operators like those, since they're so slow, but it should be mainly though, like since she's a more defender, Blitz is more of a rusher, and Montang is more of a pusher, but like a slow pusher. Blitz, yes, you'll get pushed, but some people just end up maybe trying to attack you or something like that. Kind of, I don't know. Everybody acts differently from about like Blitz. Either you run away, which normally I just do since he's so slow, and then Montang, you can either just try flanking him or else you try running away actually, or try to attack him. But basically, Blitz has got that thing, those like earmuffs or earphone things. I don't even know what the hell they are. That basically, if someone shoots it, the creator said something about like I think that you can't get headshotted from that, but I get headshotted from it. Some people do too. Montang on the other hand, kind of does too, but at the same time he doesn't. But yeah, I feel like they should add this because it just makes the problems with shield operators like I'm pretty sure they said Blitz is getting a buff so he can aim on sights faster. But yeah, basically I feel like they should just add like headshot immunity. But I mean, if they're aiming on sights also, then that's kind of stupid because then they can't get headshotted. I mean, maybe they could just make it something like the helmets at the back and everything is like the roundest thing, like not the face area, basically is immune. Like, but if you like the mask area, whatever, like where you can see their eyes and face, that's probably like headshotable basically. But from the back, you know, like I mean, maybe either that or you do take damage from the head. But yeah, I mean, I'd say this feature doesn't need to be added, but I'm just saying this is a thing that could be added. I think it's also a stupid thing I'm saying that, but still, shield operators are really slow as hell. So yeah. Okay, I think I was originally going to make a video about this, but since the release, I'm pretty sure of Void Edge, they removed the original recruit. I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure it may be in also the other season. But now they give recruits only 3 guns for, as I know, of attack, 3 for like per thing basically. Like I think it's like 3 secondaries and 3 primaries, and then for like defense, I'm pretty sure it's only like 2 for both or something like that. I forget. I know the SMG-11 and the German shotgun or the meme shotgun, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I know it's a meme basically. Is accessible. Now they have attachments on there now, and some say that could be a benefit, but you see, the benefit I'd say with playing Recruit is that you get weapons that other people wouldn't actually have access to, or other operators. Not only that, but you get certain stuff too, like frags and whatever. Now frags have the issue of either killing yourself or killing your team, which is my problem. Sometimes I feel like it could kind of be the worst secondary gadget because it has a chance of killing yourself or killing your teammate. But if it doesn't end up screwing up or anything goes wrong, basically, it can be good. But anyway, basically, no one ever pointed this out, that a benefit of playing Recruit is he has access to Jaeger's AR. This actually means that basically there was 2 operators in the game on defense who had access to an AR. Now there's Walmart, and that was like that means there was like 3, but now there's only 2 again. This had a huge benefit. Not only that, but you also had access to many other things too, basically like the SMG-11, and also say for instance Mute's SMG, which I do prefer over the FMG-9. I forget what's it called. I think it's called the MPK-5 or something. Could be wrong, but that gun I do prefer it, even though originally they did like the same amount of damage and everything. I forget if the recoil patterns are basically the same, but what I do know is that they basically have the same stats and stuff. But I don't know why, it just felt better and smoother and everything else basically. Like it felt easier to get headshots and kills compared to the other gun. So basically, yeah, this basically gives you access to multiple things. So you also could just play Mute over that and get attachments too. But Also, you had access to the R4C, a gun that a lot of people like using as Ash. Now, I don't really play Ash. I only play Ash just either as a joke or something. But I really don't care about Ash. Now, I say she's my like one of maybe even my least favorite operator in the game, just because she's. I mean, she can be useful with her gadget and whatever, but she's normally kind of a useless operator. Since most people just play for the speed, the guns, and whatever, and maybe your secondary gadget. For most people, use flashbangs, the spamming and rushing and guns blazing, like Call of Duty style, kind of. At least classic COD. Modern Warfare is pretty slow paced. But yeah, I really don't know what else to say really, other than that you do get access to multiple weapons. But I still do like the original Recruit over the new one, and I would appreciate if Ubisoft actually maybe brought back stuff like that. Either that or add more guns you can use. Now, I saw some videos before, and by the way, this is going to be the last thing, and the video is going to end after this, but basically, I feel like they should add something like custom games where you can play with other players, and also maybe play with other, like, game modes. Like, I saw this YouTuber where it's like Tower, and someone plays as Cav, and anybody else, or Caveira, if you're pronouncing it, I think, an accent or something like that, I forget. Or how other people pronounce it, whatever. I just pronounce Caveira and Kaid, and how their language and accent, I think, is supposed to pronounce it. I just pronounce it like that. Instead of just calling it by how some people would say, whatever. Normal people. I don't know, like North America. If you get what I mean. But anyway, basically, it'd hunt down like 5 people, as Cav would hunt down 5 people. And it'd be 5 attackers, and then 1 defender, which is Cav, or whatever I would say that. For short. Anyway, they have like I think a few seconds to run and hide. She'd hunt them down, and then she has to melee them in interrogation. Basically, you can have like maybe like someone that can create that and then post it and do other stuff. Call of Duty did do this. Like in Black Ops 3, I know later on they actually created a thing where you can play stuff like Infection, and you can play with DLC weapons or whatever that you don't have access to. Which that's how I normally tried out DLC weapons that I don't actually have access to. And they should actually add this, because this game is like just as old basically as Black Ops 3. I think Black Ops 3 is like almost 5 years old now. It's gonna like 4 years. This game's like, I mean, this game's in year 5. I don't know. I forget. I think this game came out around November to December. So Call of Duty came out, I think, also around that time. No, normally Call of Duty comes out around October or whatever. I think most games do too. But yeah, basically. Like Black Ops 3 edited, I think around 3 to 2 years after. I could be wrong. It's been like I think maybe not a year, but like a few months or something like that. Maybe not also a few months, but I forget when I last played Black Ops 3. It was a good game, but yeah, that's how I tried DLC weapons and other modes that you wouldn't have. You had to either wait for, but Ubisoft can add all that stuff. You can also do stuff like death runs and whatever, which I've seen some videos, which it does seem kind of fun, but at the same time kind of scary how that stuff happens and whatever. Also, another one similar to Hellcav is that I've seen some videos, which I did play with my friends actually, and it's really fun, is where someone plays as either Sledge or Orcs, mainly Orcs, where attackers gotta go hide. You have like 30 seconds or so, and basically, you would, yeah, you have like 30 seconds to run, hide, open up hatches and everything, and then Orcs has to go hunt you down, and he has to ram into you. So basically, I mean, you could hide, but it's probably better to hide in an more open area where you can run around. And not just, do this, just stay hidden, because my friend did actually end up getting killed by me because he was hiding and just staying in the same area. And also the Sledge thing. And another thing is also at, basically I didn't really mention it right at the start of this, already when I was talking, is custom maps maybe. Like you can make stuff like not Rainbow Six Siege, Doom, I may do videos on Doom, like Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, definitely Doom Eternal, Doom 2016 probably, and that's about how Doom 2016 has Snap Map, and Snap Map, I was really hyped for it. I mean, it's a bit confusing, but it's fun to play with, especially since you can do so much with it. Basically, you create your own Doom campaign, or Doom thing, whatever, Doom survival, zombie style thing, like Call of Duty Zombies. I think I tried recreating Nocturne Totem. I almost successfully created it, but yeah, basically they can do that. But yeah, you could just give like the assets and everything, and maybe even like if Ubisoft sees it, they can put it in the actual game. Like this would make it so you can get more maps and more maps to play. Like, but like, say for instance, it has to be really good designed, and you didn't include certain stuff. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Leave a like if you want to, subscribe. I mean, this video didn't really have much effort put into it. I just talking while I have this clip playing over. But yeah.